Morning, Kiki. Morning, Carrie.
Good morning.
Hi, Frame.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm okay.
Okay, Frame. Who are you? What's going on?
My name is Frame. They call me Frame, but I'm Claiborne. I come to the States Asylum. Now I'm here to show a little bit of what I can do to all of you guys. If you want to see what I can do, I could do a little bit of everything because I come from the Caribbean, where we come from a third world country. And now I could teach you guys a lot of stuff that we guys know to do. We know to take care of ourselves without a girl or with a girl. So if you guys are willing to learn, I'm here. I'm with Kiki and I'm with Carrie, and those guys want a little bit of our experience. So
We're hungry.
What are you gonna make for us today?
So today I'm gonna teach those girls that we could cook for herself.
Okay.
So now I'm gonna cook some grand steak with white rice with coconut milk in it, grainy and everything for those girls. Okay.
That sounds good.
And I'll show them how a man can cook for themselves. This is just a little bit of a little secret that I'm gonna show those girls that my mom and my grandma teach me at home. Okay. So you guys want us to get started, or you guys want to ask me a little bit more questions? I don't mind because I'm from the Caribbean and I'm around the Americans, and they say when you go to America you live a better life than in the third world country. So you guys free to ask me questions, and I want to learn a lot from you guys too. Okay?
I have a question. First question. You mentioned coconut milk. How are you going to use that?
Okay. We'll get there when I cook the food. Okay? It's a secret. I'm going to get there when I cook the food. I'm going to get there.
How long have you been cooking?
My mom have 8 kids, and I was the oldest one, and my mom is a single mother, and she didn't have money to pay no babysitter for us and everything. So she looked at me and said, you got to learn to cook and feed everyone until I come from work, and you got to mind them too. So I said, okay, I got to help you because it's only me and you. And my dad died when I was 2 months born. So I go in the kitchen and stay behind my mom all day. And what is this? What is that? What is this you're using? And she showed me and she told me what she's using and how to do it. And for my 15 years old, I learned to cook. No, I'm 38 years old. So I'm better. I'm much better now.
So cook for us. What are you going to make?
All right, I'm going to cook some grand steak and some white rice. This is just something plain for the beginning because I don't want to waste no one time, and I want everyone to see a little bit of something. But eventually we're going on and we're going to show you guys about the rice and beans, about the give nut, about all different kind of source that we guys eat, like fish. We guys eat a lot of fish, a lot of lobster in the Caribbeans. You guys don't even have seas here. But I'm gonna explore the food wise to you guys.
Or what seasonings will you use? Well,
this is one of my basic seasons that I'm gonna use. Complete season. This is like you only need like 2 certain seasons in this thing. You need like the chicken malheur and the complete season. These 2 seasons is like everything to us. These 2 seasons, like you could put these 2 seasons in everything and the food is going to taste so nice, right? With a little bit of touch of American or a little bit of touch of India or something. But these are the Belizean season where we use a lot. Complete seasons. This have everything that you guys really need in one. And this is a little bit of salt. Then you have to use salt. We use the malheur because it's salty. So we use this as a salt, and we use this as everything else. And with these 2 seasons, a lot of shit could happen, but we don't want to talk about it until you guys see. Okay?
So what do we do first?
So what do I do now? I'm going to cut up some onion and sweet pepper and some cilantro that I could put in my meat. And I'm going to take up my meat and put it in a dish and show you guys how I prepared it. Then I fried it, and I show you guys how I prepare the rice and how we wash our rice and how we do our rice. Totally different from everyone else. And we're starting now, if you guys don't mind. I know I'm being difficult because I'm talking a lot, but I want you guys to see what I can do. So I'm going to get the meat and show you guys how we do this. it's so easy, but people just feel like you got to do a lot of stuff. And in America, the meat come well clean already. You don't need to lime it. You don't need to put no lot of stuff on it because they prepared it for you a kind of ways. But you got your onion, your sweet pepper. You don't. It's just a basic. So I'll show you. I use it already. So it's just like you got to cut. You don't need a lot. It's just a little bit because you ain't gonna make no gravy. This is cilantro. This is onion, and this is sweet bell peppers. But we like use the green one because it gives the pot a little bit more flavor. I cut up all of my, and this is how we do it.
Is that a pan?
Yeah, this is a pan. Now you take the meat. See, remember this is America, so the meat is very fresh.
What meat is that?
This is ground beef sirloin. Okay. This is sirloin. Sirloin is like the best part of the meat. So this is sirloin. So now I take a little bit and I put it in the pan. It's so fresh and nice, right? I put all in the pan because then you never know if everyone want to taste it.
I'm gonna be eating, so yes, please.
So then the little bit of vegetables that you put in, you see how you put it over it. It's just a simple.
So you put it in.
Then you take the complete season. See, this is the complete season. This have onion, cilantro. This have nearly the same stuff that I put in and more. And this is just gonna be like this. See, you just take a time and this is gonna be like everything. You got thymes, you got everything in it.
So how much seasoning do you put?
You put like a 1 cup full of the season, but I know what I'm doing, so I could measure off my mind. See, I could measure off my mind, but people that want to learn, you could use a cup like this cup here, and then you put like less than a quarter.
Okay.
And then you pour in some and this is the malheur. This is the salt. So you never put salt in your food.
Where can you buy malheur?
Only in the Mexican stores. They don't have it in American stores. So if you go to State Brothers, you ain't gonna get it.
International markets.
If you go to Vareta, you will find these seasoned in Vareta and in one more store I want to tell you guys about.
Well, right when you opened it, I could smell it. It smells so fresh.
So now you put that. When you put a little bit of this, now you could choose any next season you want. But this is your salt. So the more you put the malheur, the more salty it is. So the less you put the malheur, the less salt. So now, like how you don't put the salt, you don't need no salt.
A little bit goes a long way.
So you get the garlic. Okay. The garlic is good for you a lot because then it don't puff your stomach. It don't make you leave the gas and all kind of stuff. So you use the garlic a lot.
The garlic powder?
Yeah, garlic powder, and I want you to use a lot of the garlic powder because this is a simple meal, so we use the garlic powder. But if we do like stewed chicken or so, we'll use the garlic head. But we use the garlic powder for this. Okay? And then we need black pepper. Black pepper is always black pepper, but we have different kind of black pepper. But I prefer to use the ground black pepper, the seedy one. The one that you could see when you sprinkle it, see?
The seedy one. See when you sprinkle it.
Because they have the blend one, the one that's so fine.
The coarse
and this one has like seedy. So you use the one that have a little bit of seed.
The ground.
Then use the one that is so fine.
Sure.
Okay, so now like I have this now, you mix this up together, but you could get something to mix it up like this. You don't need to use your hand because everyone will want to eat out of it too. Right? But with this now, you're going to do it dry just like this because you ain't going to make gravy for this.
Why not?
Because you're going to eat it.
Because you're going to have the coconut milk?
No, this is like, we eat it dry because you're going to have the same amount of meat with the same amount of rice.
Okay.
Is it because of all the seasonings?
Yeah, so you don't need
the gravy.
So you don't need no gravy with this. This have enough flavor.
It has enough flavor.
They have enough flavor, like you guys could make meatballs out of it. You could make burger meat out of it. You could do what you want out of it. But I'm gonna stew it down for you guys like fried, like pre-fried with white rice. It's gonna be so good.
So what is this dish called?
This is what you call grind meat and white rice. This is like a Monday dish in Belize. Like Sunday you eat rice and beans, and Monday you will eat like grind meat and white rice.
Okay.
So this is like a Monday dish in Belize. This is something that everyone grew up off for. This is like a cheap food, but it's very it's very expensive when I finish, but it's cheap.
It looks healthy.
Because we grow our own sweet pepper, our own onion, our own cilantro in our backyard. So it's very cheap for us. We only need to buy the meat and use a little bit of our stuff that we have and make it. And it's so easy, it's gonna take me like 15 minutes to make this.
Oh, that sounds like no time. No time.
You need a non-stick frying pan. You put the stove on the highest heat.
What are you doing?
Huh?
Are you doing the dishes?
No, washing out a dish so that I could put my rice in.
That's a really good thing that you do.
And
I like that.
Yeah, so I wash my dish.
Cooking.
Are you saying you're cleaning as you go?
Yeah, so I clean
love
my
that.
dish and I put my rice in it. This is the rice that I'm going to cook.
How much is that?
This is 2 pounds of rice right
2
here.
cups?
This is
That's
2 pounds.
2
2
pounds.
pounds?
Yeah, this
in
is
it,
2 pounds.
But it's not 2 pounds in the dish.
No, it's not 2 pounds in the dish. It's 2 pounds of rice that I'm going to cook. But I cook so many years from my 15 till I'm 38 now. I know the schedule, the pound them like off the back of my hand. So it's easy for me, but it's difficult for you guys that learn.
What are you doing?
So right now, I'm rinsing the rice. I'm taking out all of the starch, everything that saved the rice and preserved the rice for me to buy.
And to
So
rinse
now,
the rice.
I'm cleaning it and do it from my
You clean it with,
priorities.
you clean
No,
it with just
I want
water.
the rice to cook, so I'm cleaning it so I could cook it. So
Yeah.
now when I wash the rice and I see my water is white right now, so my rice needs to clean more. So when I clean my rice and all this white go and I see water, I know my rice is clean. So I clean my rice because if you don't clean your rice, you have a different taste from the taste you want to make. So first thing I do is I wash my rice so good, at least 2-3 times with hot water. If you guys want to use cold water, it doesn't matter about the hot water, help everything clean faster because...
That makes sense, like a hot shower.
Yeah, so now I clean my rice. That's what I do.
Hot water sanitized.
Then the
things,
first
right?
thing I look for, you usually use a skilled pot, but I don't have. But I could cook rice in any pot. You could give me a tin pot, a thick pot, any pot I can cook rice in, because
thick pot,
with rice you have to be very delicate, and it's so easy to cook the rice. I'm going to teach you guys the secret today for your rice to come out grainy, and you're going to learn this. It's so easy and so sweet. You guys going to say like, damn. Alright, this is what you do. You put your rice in a pot after when you don't wash the rice. Right? When you put the rice in a pot, I want you to put water in the pot with this finger, but use the first line and the first finger that you have, you use the first line.
What finger is that? Your index finger?
Your trigger finger?
Your
pointer
trigger finger.
Your pointer finger.
So you take your trigger finger and the first line on your hand that God gave you, use that to measure the water that you over the rice. So when I'm putting in water in the rice, I'm using like my finger and I put it one, and when I reach there, I out the water. So I don't need no more. Just remember, I don't need no more water once I have it to my line here. That's the amount of water you need. Then, never forget that you take the coconut milk. See? This is the coconut milk.
Okay, we've been waiting.
And you take
So
the
that was
coconut
what I was
milk.
wondering about.
Yeah, you shake it. And you put like half of this in
Wow.
the rice.
Half of that. So
Yeah,
how many
so-
ounces is that can?
Well, if you buy a can, you will know just use half the can. And then when you do that, you put a little bit of butter in it so that the rice could like separate from each other. And it will come out grainy. People use oil, people use butter, but I rather use butter. I don't like to use oil and everything because I don't want to eat an oily food. But then you put the stove on high for 15 minutes. Then in 15 minutes, because it's half an hour, in 15 minutes more, you do it lower. So like when I put that now,
So
I need to put a little bit of,
15
can I,
and 15. Okay.
Can I bring the camera close to the pot so that I can show you guys? That's right there, and that's okay. And you put a cover on it, and every minute, every 5 minutes, you come and you raise the cover and you close it back because coconut milk is gonna evaporate. So far, I don't have on the rice and the meat.
How's the rice?
Right now, remember I told you need to lift the cover up every 5 minutes. It's going to take like half an hour and the rice is going to done. Half an hour on the dot or less. Because I know you never turn the rice, and only one time you turn the rice and it's on the end.
What do you mean turn the rice?
Like flip the rice with a fork.
Stirring the rice?
And, I recommend all of you guys, when you guys flip your rice, you use a fork. You never use a spoon. You never ever use a spoon, you use a fork. So I recommend all of you guys to have a two
prongs?
Prong?
Or 3 prong.
Okay.
But the 3 prong is going to work much
Okay.
better. So you guys, I put a little bit of salt, but you don't have to put a lot. I just put a little bit, and the rice will still you will never taste the salt, but I still put a little bit just to like make everyone feel like you put salt. Then you put a little, I said butter. I was going to put a little bit of oil, like what everyone else do, but I'm going to put butter.
It's okay if you caught yourself, yeah?
Yeah. So now I'm putting the butter, then after that I'm going to leave it on for a little while and make you guys see.
What kind of butter are you using?
So I'm using Blue Bonnet. Blue Bonnet, I'm going to use a spoon so you guys can see what I do. I'm going to use 1 spoon of soft Blue Bonnet butter. That's right there, and that's okay. And you put a cover on it, and every minute, every 5 minutes, you come and you raise the cover and you close it back because the coconut milk is gonna evaporate. 1 minute I give it, I will go out it, and I'll take out the food and show you guys how we served it, and you guys could taste the food.
Yeah, we're hungry.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna be so nice. So this is my first show. This is my first time on camera, and I'm enjoying it. And my audience are too, and I hope all of you guys enjoy it too.
Yeah, we like to learn about your original country.
Yeah, you go to ask another question.
ingredients.
Right. Well, in our country, A lot of people have knowledge because they say that in Belize, and that's why I really want to say this on the show. They say in Belize, they teach us, we got the best education in Belize, far more standard than you guys. And they say that our minister, I was a delegate in Belize. So I go to all the big meetings with the ministers and all that stuff. And I was young, but I didn't went to school because my mom was young when she made me. My mom made me when she was 16 years old. So I'm a Jesus. So my dad can't claim me. So I'm a Jesus. You know, they can't claim Jesus at that time. So he born, right? So no, I went to primary school because my mom was a maid for the principal. So she take me over because I was a handsome little dude. Then when I come out of school, my mom can't carry me to high school. So my mom said, you got to go and work to mind me and you. So I went in the field and I meet elder guys than me. The ministers and everyone, I tell them I want a job. They say you belongs to school. I tell them I can't go to school because we don't have no money to go to school. So they give me a job and they turn me into a delegate because they need people to vote in the country. So they turned me as a young guy into a delegate, which is wrong, but I did it because I know all the schemes because I'm wrong at that time when I'm not supposed to be wrong, but I was wrong. So now I be a delegate and everything now in the politician fields and everything. The minister always told us like this in the meeting because I'm a delegate. So all the big people know about these kind of meetings. Told us that we are giving our kids the best education and make them only talk English so that they could be, we are American breeding grounds. We got the education and we're going to come to America and work for you guys. So American white people ain't gonna work. We got the knowledge, we got the education, and we have the skills to come from Belize and give it to the American peoples to make money for Belize. So they bring us out as our breeding grounds to America. So the smarter the Belizean kids, the quicker they get their visa and green card so they could come to America and make money. But I grew up on the streets, so I never have the privilege like everyone else, so I come through the back. Right? But I'm gonna show my skills just like everyone else.
It smells really good in here.
Yeah, so that's just a little bit of example I want to tell everyone that Belizean peoples, they are very smart and they are the people that they built to work for Americans.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, so 95% of Belizean will come to America for work for Americans because we know the work, we know we got a lot of knowledge in everything because they teach us that way so that we could come out this way to make money, to help people that don't want to do it.
Well, thank you, and thanks for teaching us how to cook.
Because I was in politics a lot, and Belize borrowed money to survive. So if 500 of us have knowledge and we borrow money to survive, only 100 of us could share the money to flip it to show our knowledge. The next 400 have to stay back and wait till we borrowed more, than I can't wait for that. So I move on. I come through asylum and I come to America, I can do my start before we gotta borrow more money and I gotta wait my turn. Because you got ideas, your ideas can't work if ideas is in front of your idea with the money that the government borrowed. So I gotta come to America where they print money so that I know they got something in their print for me too. So I'm gonna work on my amount that they print out for me so I could go back to my country and show them that I could help in certain kind of way because I come from a third world country. We don't print money in our country. We borrow money to survive. In America, they print money to survive. So right now I'm in a first world country where I'm glad to explore my feelings and my knowledge to all of you guys because I'm where they print money. So I want to print something for me too. Right, Karen?
Yes.
Are you with me?
Absolutely.
All right, the food done. So I'm going to take our food for you and Karen now and make you guys taste this food. And when you taste it, I bet the cook, she will come here for more food after today. Every time I offer her, she don't want to come, right, Karen?
Sure.
Every time, right, Karen?
Okay.
I told Karen, please tell her your friends them to come and cook. They don't come. Well, this is the time when she's going to taste the food. And she's going to say,
So you just pour the meat on top of the rice?
I want you to look at it on the camera when I take it out and show you how you eat it. And this is how we eat it.
That looks so delicious. Yum.
And that's the food that I cooked for today.
You see the steam coming off of it.
And you could taste it, because that's your one. It looked a lot, like what I always told everyone. It looked a lot, but when you guys eat it, it's going to be like, you want more, so you're going to eat all.
So it's like a big portion.
Yeah, it might look like a big portion to you, but you guys will want it. You guys...
Okay, Frame, I'm gonna take a bite.
Yeah, go. Can you please take a bite and tell me how the food tastes? This is your first bite of my food, and you never ever come to taste it, but today you're tasting it.
That is really good. I really like the rice.
Thank
It's
you.
really good. I love the seasoning.
It's just a little bit of touch. Just always tell you, they hide it from everyone because it's a money maker. It's a money maker. That's why people hide it a lot from people. So a lot of people don't know about the season because it's a money making stuff.
So she commented on the rice first thing, and you used
really good.
coconut milk for the rice.
You put coconut milk, a little bit of salt. The rice don't have the salt. The meat have the salt. So when you mix the meat with the rice, you want to eat more and more and more. It's very good. I know it's very good because I could open a restaurant right now and everyone will eat out my food.
It's really good. Are you guys gonna make another plate?
Yeah, it's very good. I know. I'm just.
It's really good.
And the rice from top to bottom, the rice done. Because watch it.
Yeah, the rice is perfect.
Yeah, because this is the bottom of the rice. Because I go to the side. You don't take the whole rice. You go to the side and you take out the amount. I will love this. Everyone will love this. This is so nice. And this is just a simple little food that anyone could just come home hungry from work and live in a designated area and say, you know what? I want something to eat. And it's good.
Thank you.
If it ain't good, find a problem, Carrie. So nice. So now you understand what the Caribbean people are
you gonna
talking
eat
about.
some?
Yeah. So you understand what the Caribbean people talking about, Carrie. That is what, and that is just something simple. And let me tell you guys something. If I call everyone in America right now and tell them I cook this, they will come for their food, right, Carrie? If I
How do
call,
you store the leftovers?
we don't store it. I just need to make a phone call. I don't need to store these.
You mean you feed your neighbors?
I could just call like 3 different people, Carrie,
Yeah.
and told them that I cook. When
Okay.
they run, come here.
Okay, I see.
I like the beef with the green pepper,
Yeah,
the green bell pepper.
it's really good.
That's a good combination.
I really like the green pepper too.
And how the beef, just soaks up with the rice.
Yeah.
So you
This
don't
is
really,
very
you don't
good.
need gravy.
No, you don't need gravy. You're smart. You don't need gravy.
It just soaks it up so well.
Yeah.
Well, Frame,
Mm-hmm.
what will you cook again for us soon? Maybe breakfast?
I could do breakfast.
Okay. This is really good.
Very good.
This is one of our main dish.
Is there anything else you want your audience to know? Keep it simple.
We'll keep it simple. You guys see what I can cook today, and you guys learn a lot of things about Belize and American today. I'll see you guys on another show. Thanks to be with me for today, and I appreciate all of you guys.